This is the world's most secured. The convoy is being provided security because it might be even more important than the US president. This convoy weapon is being transported from one place to another. If the convoy is attacked during transport, as a result, the world's most dangerous weapon could fall into the wrong hands, and the damage wouldn't be limited to one country but would affect the entire world. That's why no compromise can be made on its security. A superpower country like America transports these nuclear weapons in a specific way. This convoy is one of them, and if there's an attack, federal agents handle it accordingly. Welcome once again, viewers, to a video by Discover TV. There are 12,515 nuclear weapons in the world, out of which 41 are owned by the United States of America. All these weapons are spread across every corner of America. The active weapons are present in the U.S. Air Force, military, and Navy submarines, but thousands of these weapons are in storage mode, meaning they are backup weapons spread all over North America. But the question is, why are nuclear weapons spread out? Nuclear weapons are always hidden across different parts of the country, and this information is highly sensitive. This is done so that the enemy can't disable them with an attack. The advantage of spreading them out is that even if the enemy attacks, they won't be able to destroy all the nuclear weapons at once. This way, the country will still have some nuclear weapons left for self-defense, now that nuclear weapons are kept in safe places. Why is there a need to transport them? The biggest reason is maintenance. Just like it's important to maintain weapons in the military, nuclear weapons also require regular maintenance. Obviously, weapons aren't used all the time, so their mechanical parts can rust. Besides that, the plutonium or uranium inside nuclear weapons needs to be monitored constantly to ensure that they work when the time comes. Considering all this, nuclear weapons are installed at strategic locations, but their maintenance is done at a central facility. In the USA's case, a separate federal agency exists for the security and maintenance of all nuclear weapons, called the National Nuclear Security Administration. There can be other reasons for removing nuclear weapons from strategic locations, such as security concerns. If intelligence agencies receive information that the location of nuclear weapons has been leaked, they are immediately removed. The areas where nuclear weapons are kept have such tight and perfect security that it's impossible to even wander nearby without permission. But when these weapons are shifted from one place to another, they are transported on the same roads that ordinary people use daily, while they remain hidden in remote locations. It's fine, but once on the road, their security becomes very complicated. To handle this challenge, the US government has a dedicated agency responsible for nuclear weapon security. This military convoy you're seeing is generally used to transport nuclear weapons from one place to another within the USA. It looks like such a large VIP security convoy that an ordinary person can't even imagine this kind of protection. The size of the convoy can vary depending on the size of the nuclear weapon and its destination. The convoy includes police vehicles whose job is to clear traffic for the convoy to pass. Among these police vehicles, the ones in the middle make up the real convoy. The vehicles, mostly trucks, drive side by side at a specific distance called BearCats. Calling them merely bulletproof would be an understatement because they are far more secure. Each armored vehicle carries 4 to 6 federal agents whose job is to protect the convoy and counterattack if needed. You can see slots in these armored vehicles that allow agents to fire from inside without exposing themselves. These agents are not ordinary people. They are trained commandos equipped with handguns, shotguns, assault rifles, and hundreds of thousands of rounds. If that's still not enough, automatic machine guns are mounted on the armored vehicles. But all these weapons are only used in case of a threat, if the nuclear weapons truck comes under attack during a normal transport operation. These agents monitor every small detail and share it with each other. The convoys are connected via radio, communicating on 3 separate channels. On one channel, all the armored vehicles coordinate in case of an attack. On the second channel, the agents get updates from their convoy. According to the SOP, nuclear convoys should have 5 armored vehicles with the truck, and to more 1 kilometer ahead. Every few minutes, the main convoy receives status updates from those 2 armored vehicles. The reason for splitting communication across different channels is that if attackers jam one radio frequency or compromise the main convoy, the forward vehicles can still use their separate channel to call for help. Additionally, this entire convoy is also connected to an emergency control center. The control center staff's job is to monitor the convoy and immediately range backup force if needed. If that moment arrives, the extra force dispatched by the control center will contact the convoy agents following a strict SOP. Whether the extra force is from the police or military, the control center informs both forces using separate code words via encrypted radio link. Upon reaching the site, neither force will trust the other until they both verify the secret code provided. This is done solely to prevent any attacker from reaching the nuclear weapon by posing as a fake police officer. This is just one of countless SOPs. Even the truck carrying the nuclear weapon is not an ordinary truck, because this entire security is for it. The truck transporting the nuclear weapon is completely customized, built specifically for this purpose. Its body is made of hard steel, which regular tools can't penetrate. It can't be cut with a grinder, drilling machines don't work on it, and even in an accident, its body won't crack. Even if it is put in fire, the body will protect the nuclear weapon inside for many hours. As for the driver's cabin, it's bulletproof and bomb-proof, and its doors can only be opened from inside. The truck's strength protects it from attackers but also has a downside. It weighs much more than a regular truck, equal to 25,000 kilograms. Because of that, the truck can't go very fast or take sharp turns during an attack. But hidden behind this weakness is another security feature. If attackers somehow take control and try to drive it away, explosives on the truck's axle will detonate, separating the truck from its wheels and dropping it to the ground. And since it's so heavy, pulling it without wheels is not possible. As for the nuclear weapon inside, even the convoy agents don't have access to open its container. It has electronic locks with electric keys only held by the National Nuclear Security Administration. Even if someone forcibly reaches the truck's cargo, they'll be welcomed by an automatic spray gun inside the container. It sprays a thick, sticky substance that restricts movement, making it hard for a person to even move. If someone still survives inside the container, they'll immediately be electrocuted with a voltage 6 times higher than household electricity. And yes, let us tell you that this entire convoy is constantly monitored by helicopters. When one helicopter starts running low on fuel, 2 others replace it before it leaves position. These helicopters also carry separate backup forces who are ready to go to any extent to protect the nuclear weapon. Because of all these security features, the world's most dangerous weapon is unlikely to fall into the wrong hands, at least not from the USA. In America's history, nuclear weapons have been transported thousands of times, but not once has a convoy failed. We hope you like and share this video by Discover TV. Thank you so much for your kind comments. See you in the next amazing video.